these are the 3 biggest mistakes that you are making when you shoot. I'm going to solve them with you. Let's get into this one. If you take a look at these 4 goals that I've scored recently, the technique is very similar, and I'm actually quite far out on a few of them. I'm going to take you through this technique and the best technique for you guys to use when you shoot. We're also going to go through the 3 most common mistakes people make when they do shoot or when they do finish, and we're going to solve them in this video. Yes, hello everyone. Video number 6. Now, apologies for the slightly dramatic start to the video. Yes, they are mistakes that we are going to go through, but they're more like little improvements, okay, that we can make in our shooting, and probably the 3 most common things that people need to improve on when they first maybe train with me, or I give people advice on their finishing. These are probably the most common, maybe little mistakes that I do see. We're going to iron them out. We're going to go through them. I'm going to give you the solutions to them, and we're going to make your finishing a lot better. Okay, so the 3 things are this. The general technique of the shot, okay? The next one is about your power and your momentum, okay? And the last one is your decision on placement or power. Yes, guys, little pit stop. If you are enjoying the content that I'm pushing out, maybe you've watched the last few videos, then please like and subscribe, show the channel a little bit of love. Secondly, if you haven't already, make the most of, can you see them? The 1-to-1 activewear grip socks. They're on sale at literally like over 50%. I don't know what I'm doing, putting them down at that price. But hey, make the most of it while the sale is on. Let's get back to the video. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, we're going to go through those 3, okay, in a little bit more detail. I'm going to do the first one, which is number 1, the general technique of finishing. Okay, I'm just going to go through 3 normal shots. Okay, now really I'm keeping it as simple as I can. I'm going to go through the little bit of detail after it. All right, let's get into it. I've got 3 footballs. Let's go. All right, ball number 1 off the board. Nice and simple. Oh my. It's a good day. It might be raining. It might be a little bit spitty, but if you're putting him in the top corner, God, who cares? Number 2. Oh, it's a tough one. Good finish. Awful touch. Good finish. Last one, and then I'll get in a little bit on my technique. Lovely. Right. So, when we go through, oh, not even in camera there. When we go through the little bits on technique, right, what I mean is how our foot is going from the start to finish. Okay, let me just quickly grab the ball. So, for you guys that are watching this and you're thinking, like, this stuff's too simple for me, like, I'm already shooting really well, I think my technique's good. This stuff that I'm telling you can apply to your weak foot, all right? And it's a great basis on which you can try and develop your weak foot technique. So, definitely tune in to these little bits of advice, right? So, most of the time with people shooting, they either have, like, a really, really, really good backswing, which is their leg going all the way back, okay, and they don't really have much follow through, and it gets quite stabby, the ball goes up and doesn't really have much power on it, or they might have not much backlift and they might have a really good follow through. Okay, so especially on people's weak foot, that's the one I see the most. Okay, even on people's strong foot, people really struggle to get the extra like 20% on their follow through. So really, really important when you're shooting, think in your head as you're shooting, I'm really going to extend my foot up here, okay, and finish off the whole movement. I think it's really, really important because it gives you a little bit more power for one, but it also allows you to point your foot in the direction you want the ball to go. So if I was going to have a shot here, it's really, really important that I'm extending my foot all the way to my target. Now you might think like, oh, like that's so simple, I do that already with my strong foot. Try it with your weak foot, and trust me, you'll notice the difference in definitely the power of the ball. So first thing is make sure you've got a follow through. All right, really, really punching through the ball. Okay, and also if you are lacking a little bit of back lift, okay, try and get your heel all the way to your bum. Okay, the best way to sort of have a look at your technique is literally put a camera down and just video how you're shooting. Okay, so if you want, video it, see where you can try and improve. But yeah, in terms of technique, make sure you've got the full range of motion. Imagine like a golf swing, all right? If he just had a backswing and no follow through, the ball's going nowhere. Okay, so make sure you've got the full range of motion. If you want to capitalise on having good chances in and around the box, getting power on your shots, hitting the target and scoring goals, you have to have a full range of motion. I know it might sound simple, but it definitely helps on your weak foot as well. All right, so that's number one. That is a very, very simple one that 100% will help, okay? This one is a little bit more of a complicated one. This is number two, which, as I mentioned, is momentum and a little bit of power, okay? Now, if your shots are booming over the bar, this is a really, really, really good one, okay? So watch this. If I go touch, okay, and the ball isn't out of my feet enough, I'll try and generate as much power as I can, because obviously I want to shoot, okay? Now, because I'm trying to generate so much power and I haven't got the ball out my feet, I will tend to lean back. Now, everyone knows if you lean back, the ball starts going up, okay? So this is my solution. If the ball is slightly out of your feet, okay, people say keep your body over it, keep your knees over it. Yes, they're right, but you can also do this, right? The quicker I run up to the ball, the harder it is for me to lean back. So if the ball is slightly more out of my feet and I can really get into the ball, naturally, because I'm running at it fast, my body shape will start leaning over it, okay? And that will keep the ball down and it will stop it rising, all right? So really, really important. Number two, if you can, get the ball out of your feet. Use your momentum through the ball, okay? And try and pick up speed and momentum before you finish, okay? And that will naturally keep the ball down and stop you going small touches, trying to generate so much power when you haven't got the momentum. Leaning back, ball goes up in the air, all right? That is number two, all right? So this is my best solution. Here we go. Little push out your feet, drive through the ball. Ball stays down on the floor. All right, I'm literally going to pick 3 footballs up. I'm going to do 3 of them, really focusing on driving, keeping my body shape down through the football. Right, here we go. 3 footballs, really practicing, pushing the ball out my feet, driving into the ball with a little bit of speed. Push. Nope, see, like that there. Perfect example. Ball's not out my feet enough. Likelihood is I'll try and generate too much power, ball will go up. So again, I'm going to go again. I'm going push, drive. Ball stay down, bottom corner, lovely. Go again, feet, push, drive, bottom corner, pushing through the ball. Same again, pushing it out my feet, push, drive, bottom. Nice, perfect. Again, I'm doing this with a board, okay? You can use a wall, you can have a partner. If not, literally, you can just stand here, shift the ball, finish. Just trying to practice driving and running quickly up to the ball, all right? That 3 yards up to the ball is also so important, because if the ball, okay, is out your feet, that's when defenders are closing you down, sliding across, trying to block your shot. If we can get that 3 yards really, really fast, your shooting will be so good, okay? So, for example, Harry Kane, right? In my opinion, the best striker of a ball I've ever seen, all right? Is Harry Kane quick? Probably not, no. Over 3 yards to the ball, when he takes his touch, his speed and momentum on those 3 yards is unbelievable. He shoots so quickly. It's literally like 3 steps that are really quick, and he finishes. All of his body shape is just forward driving down towards the floor. All right, so again, watch Harry Kane on how he finishes and watch how quick his 3 yards is. All right, I'm going to quickly do one more football, and then we're going to go on to mistake or improvement number 3. Touch, push, bottom, lovely. That's perfect for me. 3 in a row, nice and consistent. Just concentrate on the same things. Touch that corner, touch that corner. Over and over and over. Repetition of doing the same things will make you better. Okay, so number 3, last one, placement or power. Okay, now I am going to keep banging on about Harry Kane because I absolutely love him. If you this weekend have just seen his goal, right? He's about 25 yards out, and he's just still using the inside of his foot. I hope that camera does not blow over. We're all good. So, for me, if you can learn to get that momentum right, okay, and use the strong parts of your foot, this is really, really important, this bit. Quite a lot of people end up getting toey, and they use these top parts of their foot all around here. We need to use the parts of our foot that are closest to our ankle, okay? Now, our instep and our inside of our foot, close to our ankle, are the hardest parts because they're nice and strong in that position. That's where your ankle is. It's nice and locked, and these are the strong parts you need to use. So first of all, you need to focus on your contact point when it comes to placement or power, okay? Now, Harry Kane, for instance, he's 25 yards out, right? All he does is bend the ball lovely using the inside of his foot. It's no absolute smashing it, laces, trying to hit the ball as hard as he can. All he's done is got his contact point perfect, and because he's so good at getting his contact point perfect, he is able to get so much power on the ball that he doesn't need to lash out at it using his lace all the time. So for me, best advice is use the strong parts of your foot around the inside and your instep. You don't need to necessarily smash the ball with your laces all the time. Sometimes, yes, it works, but you're trying to get, let me go a ball to show you this bit. If you think about this, right, you're trying to get this part of your laces, which is a small part of your foot, to hit the middle of the ball. That contact point is really, really small. If we want to get the inside or these strong bits, look how much distance we've got on our foot to make good contact with the ball. That contact is a lot easier to get good contact than that one, especially when we're going for power. So my third piece of advice is wherever you are, whether it's 25, sort of 5 yards, 25 yards, 10 yards, use the inside your foot or your instep, which is just slightly in here, okay, and get good contact on the ball, middle of the ball, okay, and in these bits next to your ankle, good placement or power. They are the same thing if you get your contact point right, all right? I'm going to take you through three from a little bit further out. I'm going to show you how it's a little bit easier just to keep using the inside of my foot. Right, here we go. About, what, 22, 23 yards out, bit more. So if I get my contact point right, placement and power come hand in hand. I will be using the inside of my foot because that's where I'm going to get placement and power the best. Don't need to be lashing things with my laces. Let's go. So make sure I've still got number 1 and 2 though. Good all range of motion, backswing and follow through. And also, okay, as well as the range of motion, I'm getting momentum through the ball with a good first touch. Again, nice and powerful, it's nice and low. I'm going to go again. Let's see if we can build on that one. That was nice. Not going to try and smile too much, that was nice. Right, last one. Last one. I mean, should I finish on that one? I don't think I can carry on. Sometimes I've got a really bad habit of, even when I score a banger, it just encourages me to go and score another one. So there, as you can see, I've hit that really hard. I think it's a perfect example. Please go back now and actually rewind it and watch what I've done. Full range of motion. I've used smack bang the instep of my foot, okay, and I've got so much power on it. You can get accuracy and power if you're getting your contact point right, okay? So really, that placement power is about your contact point, okay? I can't, I'm gonna have to finish it there. If you found this video beneficial and you like these little shorter videos where I'm going through just a little tips that you guys can make yourself better at, then please like and subscribe. If I can speak, please like and subscribe, okay? And anything you guys want, chuck it in the comments, okay? And I'll try my best to get onto it, all right? But yeah, really appreciate you watching. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing this little short, maybe most common mistakes video, and I will see you next time.